Good afternoon, Pokesports. On another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video today. Bringing you a Magmortar team. Now, it's no secret that Series 12 is currently on its way out, so I decided that we should have a lot more fun. So here we have a Magmortar team with a Toxapex on it, plus an Urshifu and a Whimsicott for the Tailwind control, and a Geomancy Xerneas. Also, the Groudon's here just to help make the Magmortar do more damage. So the thought process of this team is pretty much to Dynamax our Groudon or our Magmortar, mostly Magmortar because this is the Magmortar video. The Groudon sets the sun for the Magmortar so that Magmortar could do a lot of damage with the Life Orb. The cool thing about Magmortar is that it has the ability Vital Spirit, so it means, I believe, it cannot be put to sleep. I think that's what it means, or that it wakes up sooner. It has something to do with sleep. Prevents the ability bearer from falling asleep. It means it also prevents the use of the move Rest. Cool. So I was right. So no night time for the Magmortar, which is really convenient against like Venusaurs and against the Amoongusses. The Toxapex here is there to kind of deal with Zacian a little bit better because you do kind of have a Zacian weakness on this team because Whimsicott, Groudon, Urshifu, and Xerneas all don't like getting hit by a Behemoth Blade. The Magmortar can at least take one, and the Toxapex just takes it a lot better. In general, Toxapex just pretty much takes everything that Zacian wants to do. It can't hit me with the Fairy move. It can't hit me with the Fighting move. It can't hit me with the Steel move. It can only hit me with a Wall Charge if the Zacian has a Wall Charge, but like, that's not very common. Another cool thing that Toxapex does have and does offer for this team is the use of Wide Guard, right? And Wide Guard is very scarce, and I feel like all the Wide Guard users that are currently in the meta, like Lunala, like Solgaleo, people already expect the Wide Guard on those Pokemon. Ain't no one expecting Wide Guard on Toxapex, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see Magmortar here on the channel, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And yeah, oh, one more thing. We have a Discord channel. There's a link tree in the description. Click the link tree. The Discord channel will be there in the description. This team was actually by El Garbanzo on Discord. I am going to need more Series 13 teams for when Series 13 inevitably comes out. So if you have Series 13 teams that you want to share, please feel free. Anyway, with that said, let's get on to today's video. Sun vs. Suns, except they have a Zard and a Zacian. Oh boy. How do we deal? How do we deal with this specifically? I think that the fact that they don't have a Intimidator is really good for us, right? I do think Whim plus Magmortar is decent. It's not bad. It's by no means bad. Bring the Groudon in the back, and I just don't know if I should bring Xerneas to this game. It seems a little bit rough for Xerneas here. Might decide to do Toxapex just for the switching, but other than that, does Toxapex offer me much? The Wide Guard could help against the Groudon, not even lying about that one. The Urshifu, it could do something, but yeah, I think Toxapex has to be the way. Toxapex is the only safe switching we have to Zacian here. So if they are going to bring the Zacian and try to deal with our Magmortar with 2 Behemoth Blades after we Dynamax, then at least the Toxapex can help us out there. Fingers crossed. I'm just hoping that with Toxapex, we can at least get one Wide Guard off and then confuse my opponent. Nice shoes, but they don't match the socks. Anyway, Charizard and Whimsy is going to be their lead of choice. Interesting. Now, we have the shiny Magmortar. Beautiful. Against the Zard. Zard will be faster. That's without a doubt. I'm still going to Tailwind anyway. I have Scorching Sands and Thunderbolts. I do have Thunderbolts. The issue is if Zard 2-hit KOs my Magmortar, then I just lose my Magmortar for no reason. Because there's no way Magmortar can outspeed the Zard. If we're both going to be under Tailwind. So I'm thinking, since I'm not going to outspeed anyway, I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap and max lightning the Zard, and then just see how much damage I could do there. Wish me luck. I mean, it honestly changes nothing if I Tailwind now or Tailwind later, because they're Tailwinding anyway, right? Now, unless they decide to click Helping Hand here, but I just don't think they do that. They have to click Tailwind. We actually don't. We have the option of not doing it because we're slower. But big fire type versus big fire type, baby. That's how we're starting the day off. It's bright and early when I'm recording this too. Okay, Magmortar, you duck-faced animal. What you got? Magmortar is so much smaller than Charizard and Dynamax. What is happening? Why is Magmortar so tiny? Taunt. Oh, you tried. Oh, you definitely tried. Okay. And they wildfired me. Well, they did stop my Tailwind. They did stop my Tailwind. Huh. So they were relying on the speed tie. Really? And you have what? What? Since when do Charizards carry Wakanberry? Only I would face this. Only me. There's no one else on this planet that would face this Pokemon. Okay, well now I gotta bait the Charizard. I don't know how. So by baiting the Charizard, I have to give it more damage here. Oh, that's silly. Because my thought process is okay, go into Groudon, hard swap Toxapex in. But then I give Sun to Charizard. But then they're gonna go for Toxapex anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Groudon. Go for the Lightning again, because I don't think they swap out the Charizard now. I think it's way too late to swap out the Charizard if I were them. So we'll set the Sun, hard swap the Groudon out, double swap into the Toxapex to take the incoming fire move onto that Groudon spot, because they're going to want to target the restricted. And let's go for the second T-Bolt into the Charizard here. And then hopefully they don't have Zacian. Hopefully they don't have Zacian. Dang, that's so annoying. So if I would have just sat there and Tailwinded, they would have just been relying on winning a speed tie. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I just don't understand sometimes. Instead of going for the guarantee, the people go for the speed tie. Okay, at least we got the swap right. They did go for the max wildfire again. Here's the max lightning. Thankfully they didn't get any speed boost, but they're still in Tailwind, so doesn't actually matter. The fact that they're in Tailwind means their team's already gonna outspeed us. I mean, it's gonna outspeed us anyway. It was already gonna outspeed us, right? Because their team just in general is faster than our team. My next hope is that they go into Groudon, because I might be able to get a free hit off onto that Groudon spot because of Wide Guard. Hey, Groudon looks pretty juicy right about now, right? You know, got a fire type and a poison type on the field. Yes. Yes, okay. We get to use the move. Wide Guard. Followed by big max flare into Groudon. See how much damage you can do here. Yeah, enjoy that Wide Guard, Tom. Now let's see if they actually predicted that. I doubt it. Taunt. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. There is no better play there. I really hope I can do a lot of damage. Is all I gotta say here. I hope we can do a lot of damage right about now. Max flare. Oh, beautiful. I didn't think we were gonna OHKO it. Okay, you're clearly not assault vested. That's great. I didn't expect that at all. Okay, Toxapex will die next turn. There's like nothing I could do about it. But that one Wide Guard kept my Magmortar very healthy. So I can't complain. Now I'm sure their Zacian is their last, right? Yeah. This is where it gets rough. I could protect just to protect. It'll stall a turn of their Tailwind. It doesn't actually make a difference though. Geez, Taunt, Wildfire, Electric Terrain, and Sun. They have Tailwind for 2 turns. Okay. I'm gonna fish for a burn, because I think they always go for the Magmortar spot here. And if I get a burn on Zacian, then that'd be pretty nice. I think letting the Toxapex go down here is actually pretty relevant. Beautiful. Yep. They had no other play there. Oh, wow. They doubled into that spot. Okay, so this is a really good turn for me. Let's see if we can get the Scald. Burn. Come on, baby. Dang it. It's fine, because now they got to choose between Magmortar and Groudon, right? I made their decision a lot harder, right? Their decision last turn was to either attack a Toxapex that's going to die anyway, or attack a Magmortar, right? Which can one-shot their dog. So I think the decision was kind of straightforward for them. I can go for the Fire Punch, or I can go for the Precipice. I think I'm going Precipice because that's stab and does more damage, even though it's spread. Yeah, 120. Yeah, it's a lot more damage. And it'll break the Whimsicott Sash, if anything. I can't protect with the Magmortar now, so I guess I just have to go for the Flamethrower onto the Zacian. They are going to go for the Behemoth Blade. They might switch this onto the Groudon, though, like, real talk. Yeah, they do. Wow, I'm surprised they did that. Because now the Magmortar is going to take your Zacian for free. Moonblast ain't going to save you. AV is going to save me, baby. Nice. They doubled into the Groudon spot. Here's a big old Flamethrower for this dog. Bye. If I can one-shot Groudon, I can one-shot the dog. That much is safe. Magmortar is low-key doing a lot of damage right now. It's hilarious to see. P-Blades now does get single-targeted into the Whimsicott spot. Breaks it down to about half HP. I don't think there's any way that the Whimsicott can win this game on its own. I think it's pretty much donezo. And Magmortar looks like it's gonna take a dub in today's episode. Against all odds, too. Against all odds. Magmortar is gonna be like, hey, I'm still a Pokemon. Remember this duck face. Beautiful. GG's. Now, after last game, I was curious what Magmortar's stats are, and because I was wondering, like, you know, Magmortar did pretty much one-shot every restrict on my opponent's team. So, you know, what's the deal? Why don't people use this? Then I realized, oh, its defense is complete garbage, and it has way too much attack that it doesn't need. If they just swap the attack with the defense, broken Pokemon. Anyway, we're playing another game here. Poliwrath Ice. Poliwrath Ice with a Liepard copycat situation. Magmortar's gonna be nice against the Amoonguss, that's a fact. But we do have to worry about the Poliwrath Ice. I don't actually know how to stop it. Okay, I have to stop multiple things is the problem. I have to stop the Prankster Copycat, which I actually don't think I can. Do I have Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch might be my only way. Okay, I do have Sucker Punch, yeah. I'm gonna have to lead with Urshifu. I don't really have another option. Just in case they lead with that Liepard thing. I need a priority. Oh, but no, Sucker Punch is lower priority. Dang it. No, they're just gonna get it off. Okay, I'm going Magmortar. I'm going Groudon. I'm going Ursh. And I am going Zern. Wish me luck. I ran out of time in the end. I think a late game Zern could be pretty good. I think an early game Zern can throw me the game. I think a Xerneas can only be good once we prevent the Trick Room or just stall it out. Stall it out, eliminate the Trick Room setters, and then move on to the Xerneas to sweep what's left. That's the only way I see us winning this battle. They go Palkia, Liepard. Okay, so this could be a protect situation. I think we don't Dynamax Magmortar this game. I think this game has to be a... See, now I just don't know which to target. Well, I have to target this one. Maybe I don't Dynamax anybody yet. Like, what's the point, right? If they're gonna Dynamax a Max Guard, what's the point of Dynamaxing anybody? Might as well just not Dynamax. Let them waste their one turn of Dynamax and then deal with it afterwards. And unironically, my Groudon might be faster than both of them in Trick Room anyway. So they are going to Dynamax, which means they're probably going to do the Max Guard copycat situation. Which, I mean, fine. It will work because this team doesn't have a way to prevent it because, you know, it's not that common nowadays. But it does still exist, and here it is. If they attack with the Palkia, I'll be surprised. Wow, they're attacking with Palkia. Wow, I should have Dynamaxed Groudon. Now I'm sad. Okay, so they didn't do what I thought they were going to do. So what are they doing with Palkia? Thank goodness, get out of here. Okay, good. I might have stopped the Tailwind, the Trick Room, though. Which might be worth it in the end. They go for the Max Geyser? Okay, I should live this. No, not Magmortar, apparently. Even with 95, that was a crit, right? Apparently not. I have 95 base special defense and I was in Sun. That still knocked me out. Palkia is dumb, huh? By Magmortar. Okay, well, this made things a little bit more complicated. I think I'm going Zern. And I think the reason I'm going Zern is because it's going to put a lot of pressure on my opponent. The Gust comes out. Ugh. I could sub. I could and I will sub. So that I can avoid a Spore. They can't Trick Room at least. That's the good news. So I will just Dynamax and Max Quake into this Amoonguss. 2 Quakes should be able to knock out. So as long as I eliminate the Amoonguss in 2 turns and raise my special defense while doing it, I should be okay. Now, the Palkia could go for either the Groudon or the Xerneas. I'm actually hoping it does go for the Groudon, and I'm hoping that I can live it with the Assault Vest and hopefully a +1 if this is a slower... No, it's not. It's faster. Is it, though? I don't remember. Did I attack last turn? No, I got fake outed. That's right. So the sub will go before everything. That's perfect. That's what I needed. And I am going to outspeed perfect. So I need the Palkia to go into the Groudon spot now. And then this game is set for me to sweep. I also need the Spore not to go into the Groudon. But I don't think the Spore is going into the Groudon anyway. All right, here's the Geyser now. Into the Groudon, perfect. It's all going according to plan, baby. Now Spore into the Zern. Yes. It's done. It's over. Geomancy, baby. Bop. Followed by the Quake into you. Beautiful. Rage Powder doesn't matter. It was already gonna go into you, Amoonguss. All right, Geomancy now. This is gonna be a very specially defensive Xerneas. We're going to +2 plus the +1 we got from last turn plus the +1 we're about to get from this turn. That's a +4 special defense Xerneas right now, with +2 speed and +2 special attack. Not gonna lie, the burn that the Magmortar got on the GG. The burn that the Magmortar got on the Liepard made this game. Made the game. There is literally nothing my opponent can do right now. They got played. That's it. They just got played and they got mad and they left. Oh, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I don't even know what their last is, and I guess we're never going to find out. I don't even think this Max Geyser KOs us. Oh, they went for the Xerneas anyway. Yeah, they had nothing. They had absolutely nothing. Hey, this is what happens. This is what happens, man. There's a lot of things on my screen right now, but I'm looking at 4 others staring right at me. Okay, Miltank. Not exactly what I expected to face today. I do think Zern goes like super hard here, but again, like the last game, maybe in the back. Maybe I don't throw my Zern into the Wolves right away. What I do think I could throw into the Wolves right away is maybe like a Whimsicott lead. The issue there is, do I have taunts? I do not. Because then I would have been able to taunt the Palkia and prevent any incoming Trick Room if that's what they want to go for. But I don't think they want a Trick Room because their team is actually fast. Miltank is faster than Yveltal, believe it or not. So, you know, like fighting just goes super hard into their team. They do have double Intimidate, so the Urshi is a little bit scary to lead with. But I have crits on Urshi. Let's go Whim, Ursh, Mortar. Oh, but I want the Sun, though. Do I bring the Xerneas, though? Because actually, now that I'm looking at it a little bit better, they have a Zacian there, so maybe I just leave the Xerneas behind. The only reason the Xerneas worked well in the last game is because Calyrex Ice teams don't have Zacians. Oh, this made me realize Series 13 Calyrex Ice teams with Zacians are going to be really rough. Yeah, Xerneas just died in Series 13. No one's ever going to use it. Because now you could just, now you'd lose nothing by just adding a Zacian to your team and calling it a day, right? Palkia Persian is going to be the lead for them, the double PP lead. Cool, fine, fancy, nice. Now I'm expecting a fake out into my Whimsy. So I'm just going to helping hand boost this. And go for the Wicked Blow into Palkia. Let's see what happens. If they fake out my Ursh, then they're a better player. Well, let's see if they fake out the Ursh or if they fake out the Whimsy. Perfect. Ha ha ha. Wicked Blow, baby. Bop. Choice Band boosted, Helping Hand boosted, Wicked Blow. Good night, Palkia. That's how you do it, Tom. That's how you do it, friends. Oh my goodness. That's a really good turn. That turn could not have gone better for us. And as long as we outspeed their Pokemon, we don't outspeed that one. But, you know, as long as we outspeed their Pokemon, we should be in a pretty advantageous position. I am gonna Tailwind now, because I have nothing to lose here. So let's just go for the Tailwind. Let's just kind of accept that Urshifu did its job. I don't think I have a great switch in right now. I mean, I guess I could do Magmortar, but Magmortar's defenses are hot garbage. I just don't know which I should hit. I guess Zacian, right? Just doing some chip damage here, and Zacian's definitely attacking this turn. It's got very little reason not to. All right, Tailwind plus the Choice Band boosted Wicked Blow now. Does about half the Zacian. That's really relevant. That means if I somehow live this turn, which I won't, but if I somehow live that turn, I could have Helping Hand boosted and then knocked out Zacian. That's wild. Icy Wind now. Just try to get some speed control back on their side of the field. Okay. So that means we're going to have to deal with that Persian sooner rather than later. So I think I'm going to go Magmortar here. I'm a big duck fire thing. I'm a fire duck. And yeah, I guess I can just Sunny Day. The Zacian's protecting. I feel like they have to protect. That's like without a doubt. So I'm gonna go for the Energy Ball followed by the Max Flare onto Persian. Just gonna double into it. If the Zacian doesn't protect, I'll be baffled. But you know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This one has Play Rough. So if it has Play Rough, it probably has Protect too. And not just like an In-Prison set or a Quick Attack set or something weird. Okay, show me the Protect. Beautiful. All right, Zacian protects. Big Duck goes for Big Fire move into Little Cat. Explodes. Kablooey. Does have the Focus Sash though. Okay. Well, the Energy Ball should be able to clean it off the field. What are they doing? Just another Icy Wind, most likely? Does Whim still outspeed? It does. That's great. The fact that Whim still outspeeds is super huge. Because that means my Magmortar wasn't able to get the reduced speed thanks to the Icy Wind. So I guarantee outspeed the Zacian for next turn, and Zacian can't hide anymore. And we have Sun Up, and Magmortar is Magmortar, doing Magmortar things. Also, Landorus? Hello. The fact that they send in Landorus is actually really relevant too, because what that means is the Groudon won't get intimidated by that thing because they're on their final 2. It's looking pretty up for us right now. I'm just going to go for the energy ball here just so I don't have to, you know, just because I have no better play to do. They do still have a Dynamax, right? Yeah, they do. Now, don't get me wrong. If they get a double protect here, we could be in a lot of trouble because I don't think I knock out a Zacian through protect. So they do still have like a 30% chance to like have a very good shot in this game. We're not out of the woods yet. Still got a couple branches in the way. Anyway, Landorus is gonna Dynamax here. I wonder how I'm gonna deal with that if I just like lose my Magmortar here. Regardless, I have to deal with the Zacian now or never too. So the problem is I have to deal with both of these Pokemon, but I am gonna lose my Magmortar this turn. There is no way I'm living a Quake. There's no way on this planet I'm living a Quake. Energy Ball, sizable chunk. Yeah, there's the Quake. Yeah, bye. Goodbye, my poor duck friend. Can my undynamaxed... I could still lose. That's the thing that I don't like, is that my undynamaxed Groudon could still lose this. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay. I guess my highest damage output is a Fire Punch. It also has my burn chance there, so I gotta go for the Fire Punches. Oh boy, wish me luck. Energy Ball. Fire Punch. Just constantly firing attacks now into this Landorus until something good happens. That's all I got here. I could lose! That's crazy that I had such a good advantage from turn 1 and I could still lose this matchup. One Energy Ball. Nice. Fire Punch. Please burn something. No burn. Airstream this time, though. Oh, onto the whim. Hold on. Did my opponent just throw? I could definitely live one attack from this Landorus, right? Yeah, Fire Punch KOs from there. Oh, my tail. Yeah, but I can live one attack. I'm pretty certain I can live one attack. Even though it is Life Orb, I can live one attack. Believe in the Dawn. Beautiful. Dawn is dumb. Groudon's a dumb Pokemon. We lived the attack. And we get the punch of fires off. And actually, by them outspeeding us, there was Life Orb Chip 2. And that's game. We almost lost. But it was still a great game. I think, since we haven't lost yet, it's 3 wins in a row. Let's go ahead and get you guys an extra battle at the end. Latios. Okay, Latios with Ogre, Yveltal, but they have the Raichu in the middle to help with the electric weakness. Okay. Also Wheezing. I guess that's to help against Gastrodon, so we can expect not to see it today. And then a Rillaboom. Xerneas goes dumb here. Like, real dumb. If we can get Xerneas set up, game's over. That's if we can get it set up, though. The Ogre matchup's a little bit rough for Magmortar for obvious reasons. So since we had 3 wins with Magmortar, I might be inclined not to bring it this battle just because of that fact. I think instead going Whim, Ursh, Zern, and then Dawn in the back, we'll leave the Magmortar behind. Because, hear me out, like, into Ogre, that's rough. We were fortunate enough not to pair against Ogres for, like, the first 3 battles. But now that we are paired against Ogre, it's like, Magmortar seems like a waste of time. Like, sure, I do have Max Lightning in order to deal with the Ogre a little bit better. But they have the Raichu with the Lightning Rod. So it's like, I have to take my losses where I see them, you know? And actually, with the Yveltal and Gorilla. All right. Now, will they fake out Whim or will they fake out Ursh? That is the question. Hear me out, though. If they don't fake out Ursh, I will get a lot of damage off onto something. Actually, no, they're just gonna Airstream my Ursh. Can I hard swap out into anything? Nope. Well, I could Helping Hand boost, followed by a Choice Banded Sucker Punch onto the Brilla, and probably still knock out thanks to the Dark Aura. Let's try that out. Let's try that one out. 'Cause they're just gonna Airstream and try to knock me out there, right? There's nothing I can do to prevent that. So might as well just try to prevent that, you know? Get rid of their Gorilla while we have the chance. Now, do we Dynamax the Groudon on this game? I'm thinking that's the most likely option. Especially since they just Dynamax their Yveltal in front of us. If we just get Tailwind up next turn. Alright, so let's clap for our bear. They go for the Fake Out into the Whim. Beautiful. Here's the... Oh, I messed up! I should have Sucker Punched the other one. Oh, they went for a Darkness. Wait, why? Okay, this is weird. They crit me too, so that probably wouldn't have knocked me out otherwise. That's unfortunate. Can I come back from this? Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not. I'm gonna try anyway. Do they not have Airstream? Why do they do that? Seems like a very odd play for them to do. Well, I'm gonna Geomancy. And I guess I'm stuck Sucker Punching now. So let's just Sucker Punch again. Oh no. Okay, well this Sucker Punch connects. Doesn't knock out. The Helping Hand boosted one would have. We do get our Xerneas Geomancy though, so that's really good news. The other good news is they're probably gonna ignore my Urshifu this turn. That could be good news or bad news. It depends on how much damage my Zern takes this turn. They swap over to Airstream. No, they actually are ignoring my Xerneas. Game's over. Game's done. I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna get punished for that turn one. I am pretty... That's fine. They messed up too. I burnt it already. I don't have an item. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, game's done. Like I could just Dynamax Groudon here and take lives now. Now I need my... Do we know what item their Yveltal is? Because if they're AV, we could still lose. They could be AV. Do I Dynamax the Xerneas here? This gets a little complicated because I actually don't know what to do in this specific situation. Because I don't think I one-shot the Yveltal if they're AV. Hey man, wish me luck. I'll try. See how much damage we do here. Okay. Probably into Ensign. Oh, no, they don't have Ensign. Oh, so they got rid of Fairy Aura. Right? Is that why they did that? I guess that makes sense, but they also get rid of Dark Aura, so... That's still bad for you. It's not like it helps you. I mean, I guess it helps you out in this specific situation, but... You're still also mitigating your own damage. Alright, Moonblast. That's still a lot of damage. The thing is, like, even with Fairy Aura, I wasn't going to be able to knock out. That special attack drop might be huge. They go for the Flare. That's going to do no damage. No damage at all. Listen, man. Once you set Xerneas up, game's done. Max Rockfall now. Bop. Into you. More than enough. Ooh, the Sand Chip is going to be more than enough to knock out. Going to be doing a little bit of Sand Chip there. I'm surprised they brought the Weezing. For what purpose? What on my team scared you so much that you felt like its ability needs to be turned off? The Vital Spirit on the Magmortar must be it. That has to be it. Okay. Well, good news is, even though we had a horrible turn one and we misplayed, I still feel like we have the advantage. I still feel like that this game is very doable. Rillaboom's coming back out. probably going to go for a fake out again. So I'm just going to protect here. And I'm going to take the max quake shot into the Weezing, who I believe didn't show us levitate, right? Please don't be a weird levitate Weezing. No one uses that anymore, right? All right, there's the fake out into the Zerd. Not going to happen, though. Followed by the max quake. No protect on the Weezing. So massive damage now into the Weezing spot. Going to be more than enough to knock out. Beautiful. Goodbye. There's only one left. And if Xerneas can deal with it, then GG. What was it? What was their other restricted? Was it Ogre, right? That's why I didn't bring the other one. Oh, and I get Drought back up. Cool. Doesn't matter. The Ogre's going to come on the field and get rid of it again, but it was nice while it was here. Now, this turn, they could probably... When's this grassy terrain running out, man? I feel like it's been a long time. This turn, they could probably knock out my Groudon, unfortunately. Yeah, with an Ogre. Actually, did I take Chip yet? I might be able to take one Water Spout in the rain. I think the only play for me here is to double the Ogre. Oh, and I got special defense. No, actually, Ogre doesn't knock me out, because I got a special defense boost last turn. There's the Glide. Youch! Wait, that hurt a lot. A lot more than I wanted it to. Oh, well, so did that, I guess. And the other special attack drop. Yeah, there's no way his O-Pole skills me now. Yes! Yes, even after sucker punching into a fake out. The Xerneas is just able to sweep. Listen, VGC is a two-player game. Count on your opponent to mess up. That's all I have to say. And them ignoring that Xerneas, that second turn, and going for that Urshifu after Urshifu just hilariously failed is just justice to me, right? Now, one of my two Pokemon has to knock out this Rillaboom now. Thankfully, the grassy terrain does disappear, so the Rillaboom still won't be able to pick up the KO on the Xerneas. And this will be Xerneas things. This will just be Xerneas things. Moonblast now into the Rilla, followed by, I guess, a Fire Punch so we don't miss. Just kind of guarantee our victory. Yeah, Moonblast, GG. Bye, Rilla. And guess what? Is that 4 wins in this episode? 4 wins with a Magmortar. I guess 3 wins with a Magmortar. I didn't bring Magmortar that last one. But hey, I brought Xerneas, which is fun to see too in like Series 12. So 4 wins overall today. If you guys want the rental code, stick around. And here is the rental code for the Magmortar team. Now, I love this team. This team is super fun. It has a very interesting combination of Xerneas and Groudon. The Magmortar did damage when I needed it to do damage, and once you put it in Sun with Life Orb and you Dynamax it, it's just too much damage at that point, right? The Toxapex I got to use once in today's video, but you know what? The one battle that it was in, the Wide Guard pretty much won us that battle. So I say, hey, good job, Toxapex, you did it. Whimsicott's Whimsicott, we know Whimsicott. Urshifu with the Helping Hand boosted Whimsicott, Choice Band boosted, critical hit, Wicked Blow, stab. It was very good too. It was able to one-shot Palkia, which was super relevant in that game. And Groudon overall. Didn't miss a single P-Blades today, I think most because I decided to Dynamax it every game that I had on the field. Or I just used... I don't remember missing a P-Blades. Did I miss a P-Blades? Beats me. And then Xerneas won me 2 games today, which was amazing. This Pokemon is great if there's no Zacian. The second you see Zacian, just don't bring it. That's the only advice that I can give you to play Xerneas. Anyway, thank you so much, El Garbanzo, on the Discord for posting this team there and giving me the opportunity to play here on the channel. If you guys want to post some Series 13 teams there, I'm looking for some to play on the channel. So go into the link tree in the description. There should be a Discord link, and then there's a rental codes channel in that Discord. Just post a screenshot in the Pokepaste of the rental code for Series 13, and then just tell me what the team does. Give me a brief description. Doesn't have to be a paragraph. Some people write like a whole novel. And if you want to do that, fine. I read most of it, but it doesn't have to be that long. Don't be intimidated by the long walls of text, thinking that you have to give me like a team report when you submit a team. Sometimes just a screenshot and a Pokepaste is enough for me. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm Kevin, this is Pokesports. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, and peace out. Bye-bye.